Oh man, I can't do this. Prohibited music. What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, IMC TV? It's the one and only master myself. We here live. We tapping in. Another day, another moment in time, man. Do you appreciate your life? Is what we asking today. Do you appreciate it? Because this life is unique to you. Can't nobody do you better than you. You understand me? We're gonna get started shortly, man. What a pleasure and honor it is to be with you again. It's the one and only master myself. Trying to find me a bitch that no one knows. I'm trying to find me a bitch that no one knows. You see that? All right, we're gonna switch it up right quick. You know, shout out to that brother Blood Luna. The song right here is called Appreciation. We'll go ahead and tap in, then we'll go ahead and get started shortly. If you're watching the recording after the fact, go ahead and fast forward. You understand me? We'll talk again. Say my love. We go live on IG as well, and then we'll go ahead and get started, man. It's gonna be a powerful, powerful mastermind again today. Always a pleasure and an honor to be here and to tap in. Mind spinning at a time, sticking in the rhyme, sticking on the backbone. The shine spinning, touch the skies, reaching for the stars, thinking in the people. I'm feeling good, then breaking to the top road, and I have to go. Only I know. Uh-oh. Was on accident. Right, y'all getting extra today. Y'all getting extra. Sheesh. All right. Oh man, they out here playing me. Playing me. All right, what's up, IG? It's the one and only master myself. I'm here live on IMC TV, right? Y'all seeing a little bit more of me. What's going on over here? Y'all can't be seeing my lower self. You understand me? Focusing on the higher chakras and things of that nature. Now we tapping in, man. IMC TV talking about the power of appreciation, right? Do you appreciate your life? Is the question. We're gonna get started shortly, man. What a pleasure and honor it is to be with you again. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and get started right now, man, because time is of the essence. All right. As always, man, I go by the name Master myself. I'm here and I'm ready to serve first and foremost, knowing and understanding everything that I do and say here is done under the banner of entertainment. All right. So don't take what it is I say seriously. Number two, this is for adults and adults only, right? No kids, no children in the room. If there are kids or children in the room, guide them through what it is being said, because what I say may be explicit, right? It may be X-rated. It may be for adults only. You understand me? And so, because that's what this show is for. Number three, do not break the laws on land you're tuning in from, wherever it is that you are. Number four, you're an adult. Remember, you're an adult, so you're responsible for your own actions. Number five is I go by the name Master myself. And this here is the Master's Table. This happens every single cycle. What a pleasure and an honor it is every single time I get to sit down and share with y'all my insight, right? Meaning what I see from the inside. And as you share what you got going on inside and you put that outside to the outside world, your world begins to change. You don't know the power of this until you do it, until you are consistent doing this and doing this on a regular basis, right? Utilizing the power of your communication. You see, first and foremost, before we understand the power of appreciation, we got to understand the power of communication. Your communication is what determines your reality. How do we know who you are? Other than, I'm over here fixing the phone just in case y'all can't see what's going on. IMC TV. Trying to get the IG right. Lord have mercy. That could have been bad. All right, we're gonna put this over there. And we're not gonna worry about it. We ain't gonna worry about it. That's way better. How about that? How about that? All right. Communication. How do we know you outside of your communication? We don't. The only way that we know you is through communication. So maybe I should title this, the power of your communication. However, appreciation is your communication with what? With higher intelligence, with the higher source, with God. You understand me? And so that form of communication is the highest level of communication that you can ever talk about, right? But again, let's go back to the concept. How do we know who you are aside from your communication? We don't. I don't know who you are aside from how you've introduced yourself or how you've communicated with me. And you don't know me aside from how you've interacted with me and what kind of communications you've had with me. I now reside in the land of Las Vegas, right? Amongst 30 other men, you understand me, within the ranks of IMC Nation. And man, without communication, that's the one thing that I've gained and grasped. Shout out J Guru Dev to my mentor AZD, the founder of IMC Nation, right? If there's one thing that I've grasped is learning that my communication determines the effects that I'm creating on my reality. So again, we're talking about the highest form of communication that is possible, and that highest form of communication that's possible is called appreciation. So the question that I'm posing to everybody is, do you, whoever you are, appreciate your life? Whoa, we don't want to do that. There we go. Do you appreciate your life? Is the question. Do you appreciate what's happening in your experience right here, right now? If you do, then you understand the relationship that you're creating with your reality. You understand me? What you appreciate will duplicate. You understand me? What you are appreciating is helping you to awaken in your now reality. Okay. Exactly what it is that you want, right? So, whatever it is, what's up, love? Whatever it is you're appreciating on a regular basis is what you are duplicating in your life. So, if you appreciate this moment right here, right now, you're actually going to learn that there is a duplication of another moment, right, that follows up this here sequence, what you're appreciating right now, right? Like I was saying, I moved from the land of Phoenix and I moved to Las Vegas. So here I am in Las Vegas area, and I'm learning to appreciate the environment. I'm learning to appreciate, my experience. I'm learning to appreciate these moments when in time that I'm engaging with other individuals, and I'm understanding that the only way that they're going to know what service I have to offer, what value I have, is through my communication. And my communication, first and foremost, starts with my communication with my higher source, with my higher self, with God. So when you're appreciating your life, you're appreciating what God gave you. You're appreciating what you can be a witness to around you. You're appreciating the sequence of your life. You're appreciating the circumstances and the situations and the challenges that allow you to grow and mend and mold yourself. You see, I have learned to appreciate the challenges in which I face on a regular basis. I have learned to appreciate the circumstances which I face on a regular basis because they're all helping me to form and mold into a greater version of myself. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to master myself. I don't go by that name by accident. My everyday reality involves that somehow, some way. I either got to master my attitude. I either got to master my mentality. I have to master my appreciation in life. I have to master my communication with individuals who don't know how to communicate, with people that fail to communicate on a regular basis. Like me interacting, going to see, I'm regularly on the Las Vegas trip. In case y'all haven't heard, I think I've talked about the last like 3 or 4 episodes. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm out there, I'm promoting these strip clubs. And as I'm promoting them, I'm realizing I'm not just promoting them, I'm establishing communication with people who don't know how to communicate, right? with people that think they know how to communicate, but are either misinterpreting my communication, or I'm not picking up, or I'm not delivering the proper communication for them to understand that. But you see, every single aspect of what it is I'm experiencing, I'm learning to appreciate. I appreciate the times in which my communication is not getting across, because I'm going to understand what it takes to get that communication across anyway. What is it going to take for you to get your message across? Communication. And the highest form of communication, in my um, analyzation, in my estimation of life thus far, is appreciation. Gratefulness is one thing. Thankfulness is another thing. Obviously, operating in a lower, I'm saying, scales of emotion, operating with fear, operating with guilt, operating with shame, operating with, yeah, I said fear already. Those lower levels of emotion, if I'm constantly caught up in that game, right, then I'm going to experience that reality. However, the higher that I move in terms of joy, peace, love, understanding, happiness, whatever form of emotion you want to talk about, this emotional scale is how you raise your vibration. If we understand what Nikola Tesla once said, he said everything, uh, to understand the secrets of the universe, you need to understand and think in the terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Something of that sort. I'm misquoting his quote, but he talked about energy, frequency, vibrations, right? If we want to move our vibration higher, we got to learn how to come to a higher level state of communication with our reality. That's what your emotion is. Because what is emotion? Emotion is your energy in motion. Your energy being in motion means that you're putting energy out into your universe, and that energy comes right back to you, right? So knowing and understanding that if I'm operating in a state of fear, or a state of worry, or a state of doubt, or a state of shame or guilt, or whatever the case may be, I'm going to continue to radiate and receive things that are operating on that level. However, if I elevate, if I begin to communicate on a higher level, meaning that I'm now moving from a state of fear to a state of faith, if I'm moving from a state of guilt to a state of understanding, right? If I'm moving from a state of shame to a state of bliss, you know what I'm saying? Or what's the opposite of shame? Pride, you know what I'm saying? Which is a higher level of emotions, not the highest, but there's a higher level emotion. Then every single emotion, I'm putting energy into motion. Therefore, what I receive back to me, if I'm worried about my situation, my circumstance, whatever it is I'm experiencing, if I'm worried about that, I'm simply worried about something that is within my control. And it's in my control because I simply have control of the emotions or the energy that I put out into my world. Because what is emotion? It's energy in motion. So the energy that you have in motion, the energy that you're constantly putting into emotion, is it at a level of appreciation? If it's not, you're not operating at the fullest capacity of what's available to you. I want you to know and understand you have the power to operate at the highest level and the highest version of yourself. And I'm telling you right now, it's not easy because I've been living from that, from a lower level of state. I've been in a state of, over the last cycle, I've been in a state of worry, a state of doubt, a state of fear, a state of shame, a state of everything that you can imagine, right? From the last time I was streaming to now, I was operating at a different level. You understand me? Now I'm understanding again, right? That my duty is to raise my vibration, to raise the way that I'm feeling, the way that I'm emoting, the way that I'm putting my energy into motion. I got to be aware of that, and I got to begin to emote or put my energy in motion at a higher level, not at the low level, right? We're done with the lower level. What's up, Mark? What's going on, brother? We're done with the lower level. We're now raising to the higher levels. We're operating at a higher level of intelligence, a higher level of emotion, because we're capable of putting that energy out and understanding that when we put that out, what I said earlier, what you appreciate will duplicate. Do you appreciate your life? Do you appreciate what's happening in your experience? Whatever it is, good, bad, indifferent, ugly, right? Beautiful, right? Whatever it may be, are you appreciating it? Know and understand it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. What's not working? What seems to be not working? I get this quote from the brother Myron Golden. What seems to be not working for you is most likely working on you. Being a man of God, being a man of intelligence, being a man of creation, I'm understanding all of that, all in one aspect, right? I know God has been working on me. I know that I've been working on myself. I know that I've been focusing on bettering my communication on a daily basis. There's been 2 days that I have not gone to the Las Vegas Strip since I moved here. In those days, all I could think about is like, man, I can't wait to get back out there. Because what am I doing every single day? I'm testing my character every single day. I'm improving my whole relationship with the world. See, I'm not going to operate at the higher level if I'm not operating at the highest level inside, or operating at the highest level when it comes to my connection with God. I appreciate the opportunity to come here and communicate. I appreciate the people that are tuning in. Even though they may not stay, I appreciate the fact that they're tapping in. I appreciate the people that watch this after the fact. I appreciate the opportunity to come here to shine from within and to give you insight, right? Meaning my inner inexperience or my inner understanding of life from within. And I'm honored to be able to come here and speak to you and let you know, like, yo, change the way that you're feeling if you want to experience different results in life. This is a lesson that I'm like every time I come here, I'm coming here and I'm speaking to y'all that I'm learning. I'm speaking to you from the place of where I've been learning, from my insights, from what I've seen on the inside of me, and I'm knowing I've come to a place of understanding, and I am now have the means to be able to communicate that, right? And my work again is to continue to develop the means to be able to communicate to you exactly what's going on inside. I mean, as far as you're ready to know. Appreciate your experience and know and understand nobody else can appreciate your experience. Nobody else is going to experience what you are experiencing. Nobody else is you. So don't expect nobody else to speak up for you to do anything for you. The older, it's not even old. The newer I become, meaning as I move to a new age, or I'm getting ready to turn 31 here in September. I'm coming to that new age, and that new age, I'm coming to a new level of understanding that I gotta just continue to drop how much I'm focusing on what other people are thinking about me. And I gotta continue to move with the intentions of just improving my life, improving my communication, improving my means of communication, the mediums of communication. How many times am I streaming on a regular basis, right? And how many times am I being heard on these different platforms? I got to get to the level where I'm streaming on TikTok and things of that nature because I know TikTok is a whole nother world that I have not tapped into at all. You understand me? And so, and understanding that, I'm just understanding where I'm at, knowing where I'm going, right? Knowing that I have the intentions of becoming the greatest version of myself. And what does that mean? Well, man, what is the limit? The only limit is your own imagination. And man, I've been tapping into my imagination recently. Tell y'all that much. There is no limits. There is no limits. The only limit is the one that you allow from the inside. I'm not my mentor, AZD. I'm not the founder of IMC Nation, but I am the founder of the Self Code, which is my personal creation. I am the founder of Master Myself, which is my brand. I am the founder of The Master's Table, which is the show that you're watching, the episode that you're seeing right now. You understand me? I have several different creations. I have a daily transformation program that's still operating and running, right? I have several Telegram groups that I constantly utilizing on a regular basis. Um, I just finished and completed a 72-hour fast. Like everything which I'm speaking to you about, I'm speaking to you about it because I've learned to appreciate it. I'm speaking to you from a state of appreciation. Like I genuinely want you to know and understand that everything that I've experienced thus far has been magnificent. In terms of the experience of my life, I love it. I love that I've been challenged as of recently, like never before. I love that I'm continuously being challenged every single day. I love and I appreciate that I have the means to be able to communicate. I have the means to be able to utilize my intelligence to deliver what's going on inside of myself and hopefully putting it out to somebody else that will receive it. You understand me? And no one understand, like, yo, I can become appreciative. So let's talk about how to become appreciative as I get ready to wrap up here. How do you appreciate your experience on a different level? Like, what are the actions that you can do to take moving forward? Like, after hearing, okay, man, I hear you, you're talking about appreciation, you're talking about the power of appreciation and so on and so forth. Um, well, every single day when you wake up, take time to appreciate your experience. Appreciate, find something to appreciate. It could be one thing that you're appreciated for. It could be every single thing that you see within your environment. I can say I appreciate that water that I had earlier today. I can say I appreciate my hat. I can say I appreciate this light. I appreciate this mic. I appreciate this computer. I appreciate this webcam. I appreciate the cell phone. You understand me? I appreciate the Wi-Fi. I appreciate my pull-up bar that I was working out on earlier today. I appreciate this alarm clock that woke me up today. You understand me? I appreciate the tapestry, the photos. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's around me, I can find a level of appreciation. And as you continue to appreciate, you begin to pick up momentum. And the momentum that you're picking up is the higher vibration, the highest vibration, you understand me, that you can begin to emit. Because when you're in state of appreciation, you only climb the emotional scale. But if you're in a state of what would be the opposite of appreciation, the degradation, you know what I'm saying, of your experience, right? So you just start degrading everything. You just say, man, you know what? This is not important for me to clean up today. So let me just leave everything over there. You degrade, you know what I'm saying, your experience when you do that. At least in my interpretation. Some people don't think that way. Some people don't move that way. But it's vitally important for me to have a clean space. So I don't settle for anything less. It's my standards in life. You understand me? I have standards. I have disciplines. I have processes that help me to maintain the level or the vibration of emotion. You understand me? That I'm choosing. I choose to be in a state of doubt and fear and shame and guilt or whatever the case may be. And I also, in the same manner, choose to be in a state of faithfulness, be in a state of appreciation, a state of hope, a state of joy, a state of abundance, and a state of understanding, a state of enlightenment. All of these are different states. And what is the number one quote that I learned from my mentor? It's all in a state of mind. What is your state of mind today? What is your state of mind tonight? What is your state of mind when you wake up tomorrow? That state of mind is what's carrying you through experiences. When you go through an experience, something's not happening in the manner in which you thought was meant for you, or the way that you choose, or the way that you desire. Find a way to appreciate it. I'm telling you, this is a life hack. This is like a master key. If I had to give you a master key for the master's table, for all the masters that's listening to me, know and understand the key to your reality, woo, is appreciation. Say that again. The key to your reality is appreciation. To master your reality, you got to master the skill of appreciation. I realized this yesterday. I was out in field, what we call it, right? uh I was out, you know what I'm saying, doing my daily due diligence and serving, promoting, but also, you know what I'm saying, I'm always in a state of conversation and not always in a state of appreciation. If I was always in a state of appreciation, then I wouldn't know what it's like to not be in a state of appreciation. Therefore, when I get in a state of appreciation, I appreciate that appreciation even more. I'm appreciating that y'all even understanding what I'm talking about when I talk about appreciation. So, anyways, I was realizing this while I was out there, and I realized, like, man, there's certain things that I do that help me to maintain that state of appreciation. So, again, getting back to the action steps, every single day, find something to appreciate. After you have a experience, find a way to appreciate it. Find a way to acknowledge, and this is where your communication with God is. You understand me? Lord, I thank you for this experience. Thank you, thank you. Just saying the words thank you gets you from a state of whatever to a state of appreciation eventually, right? When you're in a state of appreciation, everything is working for you. We've all been in there. When you come to the realization that somebody blessed you, you appreciate that. When you appreciate that, what are you doing? You're giving back that energy, that vibration, that vibe. You're powerful. You don't know, but you are powerful. Let me be the one to remind you, you are powerful. Appreciate your experience. Appreciate what's happening in your life. I appreciate how I look right now. I'm looking smooth. You understand me? Like I appreciate not knowing what's happening next, but knowing that everything is working exactly how it's supposed to. And I have full faith and full confidence, knowing and understanding that everything is happening exactly how it's supposed to happen, exactly how it needs to happen. So I can continue to develop into the man I'm meant to become to influence this world on a greater level, on a greater scale. Right? That's my due diligence here at IMC Nation. Once again, all right. So I'm going to get off of IG. Appreciate y'all. Um, let's share it. Why not? From this moment on, we're going to do a meditative moment. So we're going to take 5 minutes and we are going to tap into the world within. So wherever you are, you've never done this before, just close your eyes. You have 5 minutes starting now to be able to tap into the world within, start to close yourself off from the external world. As you're doing so, start to silence all the noise you got going on inside. How we're going to do that is we're going to take a deep breath in, breathe in through the nose, fill your lungs all the way up, big breath, and let it out. Breathe in for 3 seconds, let out for five. Ready, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, and let it out. Feel your body relax on the outside. You're closing yourself off from the external world and tapping in to the world within you, the most powerful place and the most powerful space that you can access. Tap in, breathe in, breathe out. Last time, breathe in, hold it, and let it out. Relax your eyes, relax your mouth, relax your face, relax your tongue. Drop your tongue from the top of your mouth. Let your arms relax. Set your hands on top of your knees. Relax your thumbs. Relax the weight of your body. Let it go. for the remaining 3 minutes. Just tap into the world within. This is your place of space or your place of peace. It's your inner space. Nobody else has access. It's a sacred place. Treat it that way. Let's tap in. We transition from the inner space. Before you do so, just take a moment to appreciate what you got going on inside of yourself right now. Your inner space, your inner place, whatever you were imagining, that was all created by you. Always remember, this is your sacred space. Inside is supposed to be sacred, so treat it that way. Take time on a daily basis to tap into the world within. As you begin to come to your external world, so open your eyes, begin to move your fingers, your toes. Again, I go by the name Master myself. This here is the Master's Table. It's always a pleasure to come here and tap in and to share my insights, my philosophies, and things of that nature. Um, if anything in which I'm saying is ever valuable to you, then please let me know. You know what I'm saying, so I can continue to move forward in confidence, knowing that I'm creating the effects that I know I'm creating effects regardless. But just want to make sure that my communication is delivered as often as possible, right? And as ethically as possible, and to do so on a continuous basis. It's very valuable for me to get feedback on what it is I'm putting out. All right. So without further ado, I'll go by the name Master myself. Until we meet again, it's always a pleasure and an honor. Y'all can tap in with me on Instagram, tap in with me on YouTube, tap in with me on Telegram. All three places, my name is the same, Master myself, just how you see it spelled on the screen. If you need any more insight, things of that nature, y'all just let me know. All right. Without further ado, I go by the name Master Myself. What I always say is knowledge itself is knowledge of wealth. It's the one and only Master Myself tapping out. And what we say in IMC Nation is be the best and fuck the rest. Salute.